Greetings from ABS Kitchen. As you can see, we are chefed up and ready to cook. So I dedicate this first video to a really good friend of mine, Davor Kovacevic, who prompted me to start making these videos. So this first one is for him. I will assume that there is 3 of us, because let's say that there's 2 adults and 1 non-adult, or 2 grown-ups and 1 kid. So the first recipe that we're making today is going to be especially delicious. I hope you like marine food, because this one is called seafood stew. Yeah, let's name it that way. So here's what we are going to need for the seafood stew. And here we go. For this recipe, we are going to use the following ingredients: 2 carrots, 1 onion, you can make it either red or white, some potatoes. We have the seafood selection, combining of mussels, squid, and prawns. We have 1 haddock fillet, but you can choose the fillet of your choice. It's better for it to be a white fish. We have 2 cloves of garlic. We have 1 fish stock cube, salt, parsley, black peppercorn, extra virgin olive oil. We have white wine, and we have Vegeta. If you don't have Vegeta, you don't need to use it. It's going to be just as good with salt. Now those are just the ingredients. What we need to do with ingredients is we need to prepare them. Here's what they're going to look like when they're prepared. And the ingredients are prepared for cooking. From left to right, we have mussels, same size as they were, haddock fillet was cut into cubes, we have squid and prawns cut in half, we have diced potatoes and diced carrots, we have sliced onions, the cube is ready to go into water, and we have microplaned garlic. Now that you have seen how everything was diced, cut, and prepared, let's move on to the cooking itself. We place the cooking pan on the stove and add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And wait for it to be warm. Now that the oil is properly warm, we are going to add squid and prawn. Mix it up nicely.
One minute later.
After we gave it a good stir, and after about 1 minute has passed, we are going to add the mussels as well. There we go. And stir again. At this point, we can already add just a little bit of salt. There we go. 2 fingertips of salt should do the trick. And stir well. Give it a minute or 2.
A few minutes later.
Now that we have stirred the mussels, the calamari, and prawns in a little bit of salt and extra virgin olive oil, I will add 125 milliliters of cooking wine. After the wine, we are going to add black peppercorn, and the microplaned garlic, and stir well. And let it cook in this for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes later.
Now that the stew has been already cooking for about 5 minutes, we are going to add 1 liter of water. And bring it to boil.
A few minutes later.
And now that our stew is boiling, we are going to add the rest of the ingredients. We're going to add diced haddock or any other white fish you have chosen. Can be besa fillets, can be cod. We are going to add diced carrots. We are going to add fish stock cube that I also diced for easier dispersal. Go. We are going to add sliced onions, and last but not least, we are going to add the potatoes. Stir well, bring everything back to boil. You can cover it half cover like this, and when you bring it back to boil, cook it for another 20 minutes or until potatoes are very well cooked.
20 minutes later.
And now that the stew has been boiling 15 to 20 minutes until everything is nicely cooked, especially the potatoes and carrots, add a little bit more salt. This is up to your liking. You should try it first and add how you like. Add parsley, add extra virgin olive oil, and if you do have, add a little bit of Vegeta. Also going to be a fingertip or two. Mix well and allow it to boil for another 2 or 3 minutes.
A few minutes later.
And now that you have a finely cooked seafood stew, I hope you're not alone and that you can enjoy it with either your loved ones or your friends. Serve it and enjoy your meal. Bon appetit! And there we go, our meal is prepared. I hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I did cooking it and making it for you. Always remember to train hard, rest properly, and when it is time to eat something that you cook for yourself. It is more gratifying and satisfying. Well, that's it from me for today. If you like the stew, please write in the comments. Tell me what you think was good. Tell me what you think wasn't. If there is something that you would add, if there is something that you would remove. And until next time, Chef Kane signing off.